Morning, guys. Afternoon, whichever one it is for you. I'll get this camera just right. I'm just going to record a quick video. I'm not going to go live on this one because I didn't make any announcements. It was just kind of I needed some lunch and didn't want to wait to let everybody know and see who wanted to join. So this is another episode of Quarantine Cuisine, trying to feed each other somewhat healthy, or just in general feed ourselves while we're stuck at home and not get bored with it, reinvent it sometimes. So what we're gonna do, this is a quick lunch, a quick easy one that we can do. I've got some leftover, this is actually Beyond Burger meat, which I like. It's good, it's delicious if you've not tried it. As I've said a couple times before, try to not eat as much, try not to eat meat every day myself, just don't need as much of it. But anyway, so basically reinvent a burger. Instead of doing a burger on a bun, which is lovely, I even have some beautiful sourdough bread I made the other day. But I'm going to reinvent it. We're just going to do a burger wrap, quick and easy, and just a quick way to reinvent something that we all know, just so we're not bored with it. It's a quick way to use up the ground meat we have with familiar flavors, but not in the same way that we've had before, you know. So what I've got here, a couple of wraps. These are just some low carb wraps. You use whatever you want. Burrito wraps are great. Keeping them on my toaster. For those of you who watched before know I got a little toaster trick to warm up either my plates, my burritos, my heart, whatever we need. It's great for warming it all. The Beyond Meat or ground meat, if you're eating full meat, not a problem. A little chopped onion here, a little bit of chopped mushroom. Again, as my brothers called me out on it, I bought too many, so we're gonna make this like a mushroom burger. Who doesn't love those? If you like both of those things. A little bit of chopped lettuce and tomato, and then you could build it with your same normal condiments that you like. Oh, here's some other cheese, because we're gonna do a cheeseburger. Like if you like mayonnaise, ketchup, mustard, what have you, you could apply that individually to your wrap, and then we're just gonna put the burger meat down, wrap all the veggies in the middle. I just went ahead and combined it all, basically made kind of like a remoulade. This has got chopped pickles, ketchup, mayonnaise, because I like them all, and then a little squirt of hot Chinese mustard, because I like that stuff, and a little shake of hot sauce. I basically made like poor man's remoulade, if you will. This is also great to be dipping fries in or whatever. It's almost like the animal style burger from In-N-Out, if you will, with like the pickles. It's a more mustardy Thousand Island, really, type of situation. So I've got that. And that's what we're gonna do. Get a little spoon for applying that later. So, got a pan, a little oil, nice and warm. We're gonna go in, got medium heat. Let me turn the fan on so I don't smoke you guys out. I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. Everybody see all right? Yeah. Onions and mushrooms in first. Down a bit. Onions and mushrooms in first. Get a little sizzle. What we're doing here, just going to caramelize the onions a bit and get a little sear on those mushrooms as well. A little more oil. Yeah, buddy. So I've got some spices here. That once the next thing that's going to go in is the ground meat or the burger meat. I'm going to chuck a couple things in. A little chili powder, just because I feel like it. Seems nice. Turmeric. As I've said before, this is just great for your health, for immune systems. Right now is the time where we all need to stay healthy, keep our immune system up and fighting. So a little turmeric in there. It doesn't really add a flavor. It's got a little bit of flavor. It's really rooty, really earthy, but it's not really going to affect all the spices of this burger. And then this is just a little garlicky ranch seasoning that you can buy from any store, just to spice up the burger a bit and add a little more flavor to it, because it's got garlic, obviously, all the good herbs and things like that. Dill and let's see what else we got in here. Parsley, onion, tomato, some spice, natural flavor. Ooh, that's nice. So just going to kind of infuse some of those, and then normal salt and pepper. Just going to add a little kick to the burger meat. Again, so this is Beyond Burger meat that I bought in a little patty. I made some burgers the other day, just traditional style with this. Didn't make a video out of it because just wanted to eat just like a normal burger meat. You just want to kind of break this up. You can crumble it with your hands if you want, but as I'm doing the video, just didn't want to fuss up my hands. So we're just going to brown this off in there. Just want to break it into smaller kind of, let's say like beef crumble. While this browns and I'm moving it all around, I'm going to go ahead and hit it with some of the seasonings I just spoke about. This is sometimes our seasonings get dry. I don't use this one very often. I don't even remember when I bought it. So a little garlic ranch flavor, a little chili powder. You could also you could season this meat before in a bowl. Your ground meat, you could take a bowl, chuck the seasoning in, and mix it around in there if you like. But this is a quick, lazy lunch that I'm doing, so that's not the route I chose. Where is my salt? A little salt. A little black pepper. Just going to break this up a little bit more. Combine these spices. As I mentioned previously with turmeric, it's going to turn everything yellow or add a tint to it. So you see like the mushrooms and the onions and the meat, if you can see that. It's got a little bit of yellow tint. It's all right. You just got to be careful. Well, cook with turmeric wearing a white shirt. Basically the advice I can give you. It's not a problem for me since I'm an out-of-work roadie. All I own is black shirts. Don't really have anything else. So, Beyond Meat's browning up. If you've never tried this before, it's a good product. It's just a plant-based burger substitute. So you can see the spatula, got a little yellow tint. No big deal. I like yellow. Alright. So once you brown your meat, depends on what, if you bought 80-20, 90-10, what percentage of meat. Sometimes you want to drain the fat if you're so inclined. This is fine because it's plant-based and honestly it's not too oily. I'm going to try it and make sure the seasoning is there. This one needs a little bit more salt. There we go. Start your toaster. We're going to heat up our wraps. So, wraps are heating. Burger's chilling. Got our sauce, lettuce. Mix out a little bit of arugula over here as well. So the plan, the reason we're heating the tortillas, any tortillas, when they're cold or room temp is okay, but I keep mine in the fridge just to make them last a little longer. Move this off, move that off. You heat them, it makes them more pliable for when you're gonna roll them. You don't tear it. You don't end up with a torn wrap. So you don't need to do too much. You just want to warm them, knock the chill off, and it just makes everything, a little more bendy, more forgiving when we wrap. So you don't start to fold it over, then everything busts out the side. And who wants you pick up your burrito and everything falls out the end? It's the worst. If you got two of them on like I do, make sure you flip them. Otherwise, you're just cooking one. You also got to be careful. You can see this one's even starting to brown a little bit, just from the toaster, from that residual heat. If you just take a piece of bread, just for funsies, and put it on top and toast it, when it's done, if you don't touch it, the bread, there'll be two brown lines from your toaster. Like, it doesn't have to be inside to necessarily toast. All right, so we got our wraps nice and warm. What we're gonna do, we're gonna throw, let's see, which way do we want to go first? Get a little spoon out. Yep, that's warm enough. Gonna kill the toaster so it don't make it, if you go too far with it, it'll get crispy and then it'll make it hard to wrap. So we got a mushroom burger mix here. Make sure you get all the goodness, all the mushrooms and everything that you want out of it. Burger down. Sorry, I realized that sounded, I'm amusing myself, that sounded like a flight call. Burger down. I like that there's a, this is funny that I don't have anybody watching, so I'm literally just amusing myself. If you guys watch it later, I hope you enjoy it. If not, that's okay too, I guess. But I hope you do. If not, I'm just amusing myself. So, burger down. Gonna drizzle a little bit of the sauce. Again, this is basically remoulade, pickles, mustard, a little dash of ketchup, mayonnaise, and a little shot of hot sauce, a little salt and pepper. Alright. Gonna hit it with some cheese. You don't need to, like this cheese, this burger's hot. It's gonna melt the cheese on its own as you go. Then, so I got 2 lettuces. As you can see, I've got just a little bit of each, so the 2 of them together are gonna make for it. A little arugula down. This was romaine lettuce that I chopped. I chopped up a couple tomato. I just mixed the 2 in there just to save some space, because they're all going together. That's the beautiful thing about wraps. You can put this together in whatever order you want. You can put your cheese down first, then your burger if you want. That'll make that cheese melt for sure. But since I had shredded, it wouldn't matter. We've gone over this before with some burritos, but the quick way to do it. You got your burrito, you got your wrap here. Fold your 2 ends in like this, then come over the top. So you got your 2 ends. This is gonna keep everything inside. Then just pull back with your left hand that's holding everything, and then just continue rolling away from you. And then that's your wrap. That is your wrap. So, you can take this one step further if you'd like. And you could get another pan, a little oil down, heat it up, and sear this wrap if you're so inclined, if you want to. Just because this is a quick little short video that I'm going to upload, we don't need to do that. And I'm going to just slice this one, show you the inside. There you go. So you got your burger around, inside lettuce, tomato, onion, and the sauce. And as you can see, the cheese is already melting on there. So that's just a quick little way to reinvent the burger and do a wrap with it instead of a normal bun combo. A little less carbs. Most wraps are like 100 carbs per, where buns are definitely going to be more than that. So you keep your carbs down while we're sitting on the couch chilling, watching Netflix and everything. So we don't just go, we don't come out of this full fatty. If you do, that's fine too. We just got to keep our mental health good. But this is just another way to reinvent the burger so we can keep fed and enjoy it. Thanks, guys. Hope you enjoyed this quick video. Stay healthy, wash your hands. Let's stay home. Whatever they recommend, let's do it so we can get back to work as soon as possible and keep as few people affected by this as we can. So thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoy it. Have a great day. Try to stay active if you can. Maybe not right after eating this. All right. Thanks, y'all.